track off my It's Alright record called Appropriately Get With It. I guess I should take the logo off of my forehead. There we go. What's going on, everybody?
Get with it.
How's everybody doing? Hey, as you're getting in here, just write me something. Let me know how you're feeling, what's happening. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Get with it.
Hey, as you're getting here, hey, Ned, what's up? As you're getting in here to the party, hit the love button, because this is all about love and hanging out together and sharing some music for these quarantine concerts.
Get with it.
Annette, what's happening? Ray, Aaron, welcome out. Yeah, this is called Get With It. Ready? Your part.
Get with it.
Hey, Dave. Diana, welcome out.
Get with it.
Welcome out to the show, everybody. What's cooking? Man. Hey, what do you know? It's 7 o'clock. What happens at 7 o'clock? Well, some people dinner time. You can put this up on your big screen TV. Patrick Lamb Studio Live at 7 o'clock. We're going to celebrate some kind of togetherness through this crazy virtual media thing that we have going on. And I'm going to celebrate you, and I'm going to play some music for you. I'm going to play some saxophone for you. I'm going to play a song that I worked on today, actually, with the former music director for the Pointer Sisters, Mr. Ramsey Imbick. This guy's a bad dude, and he sent me, we were just talking about this song I love this morning, called, by the Isley Brothers, called For the Love of You. And well, of course, he knows like all the songs, so he sat down, worked on a chart, sent me some MIDI. Then I programmed some drum beats and some bass and so forth. And so you'll get to hear that today. So every day I got something special for you. I'm here in the studio. That's why we call it Studio Live. Hey, Annette. Hey, do me a favor, because we want to spread the love. Please just take this right now and share this to your timeline. Or if you feel like you're feeling the vibe, share it with some of your friends, because we want to bring some people into the party. And I'm just hanging here at my studio playing some music for you. So, all right, well, look, hey, Lisa Ricino, right on. We're going to get right into it. 7 p.m. for the Patrick Lamb Jam. This first song I'm going to play for you is off my last record. Hey, we want to send this out to Marilyn Miller, who after last night's show bought every CD I have ever made last night. Thank you, Marilyn Miller. What's happening, everybody? If you're just getting here, write me something in the comments or just hit that love button. Come on now. Clap your hands. Come on. Get your woman on the dance floor. Come on, everybody. Ready? And that's how it goes. It's called Moonchild. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna stay with the funk in the funk zone. The Patrick Lamb, Funky Jam, Lamb Ham, Salmon Jamma Funk Jam. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Sassy, Angela, Laurie, Carl Falls, my man. You are my man. DeAndrea, Aisha. Right on, right on. and that's how it goes. It doesn't have a. I guess I should make a radio fade out of that so that it's just kind of But it's so funky, you just don't want it to stop. You just gotta keep it going right until I get the last drum hit on that puppy. It's just gonna keep it going. Let me say hello to some people. Let's see here, but I gotta get closer to the monitor. Hold on a second. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. I've been learning so much about so many things, insofar as this goes. So lesson today was I use this software. I don't know how much you want to know about this, but I use this particular kind of software, and I have an Apollo interface, and it helped to up it up to 96K. I don't know why I didn't do that. It just didn't sound that good before. Hey, Esther. Susan Shelton, how are you? Let's see here. And then we've got, I just want to say hello to some people. Robert, Drew, and Mike Gozian, how are you? What is happening? So let's see here. As I get closer in, I can actually see. So talk to me. Hey, let me know how your day is going. This is my studio, my saxophone, a microphone, and me. A studio, a saxophone, a microphone, and me, and that's what we're doing. If you're enjoying it, if you like it, hey, by the way, now that there's a bunch of people here, I just want to thank a few people. Marilyn Miller, she after yesterday's show, she said she wanted every CD that we've ever done. So there's been a bunch of people, I feel like I've gotten closer to with just getting to know people, in a way that I haven't been able to in some ways, just because there's no middleman here on the internet. We can come straight to each other and just work on. I can work on different songs every day, and if you like what you like, you can just go to what you like, So, hey, I know you guys have lots of choices. There's like 4 billion Face Live events happening. So, thank you for being here with me today at my studio live show. This is a brand new thing for me. Like I've said many times, I was very nervous about doing it, but this has been a very good thing in a lot of ways. So, what was I going to show you today? Let's see here. So, I was going to show you some. Each day, I've been learning how to use this whole interface thing. So it's fun because I can just throw stuff up on the screen, and like here's a picture of Gino and I. Me playing with Gino rather. And I don't know why I put that over there because you can't see it. So this is a picture of Gino, and I've been playing with him for 12 years now, heading up his horn section in every city. So I've been very, very, very busy with a number of different things until this moment, until this, this all has happened. So I just like to, I've been going through some different pictures. Of different things. I just like to share, from events this last couple of years. Let's see. Here's a crazy one right here. Let's see here. Looks like whoops. You have to bear with me while let me try that one more time. Okay. I haven't quite got this down, so I can put it over here. I think that works. Does that work? No. Okay. Well, anyway, this is from the Metlock Krieger, put on by. Scotty Metlock and Robbie Krieger, pictured here in the middle, and here's Richie Sambora, Aranthe, and a bunch of young cats and just great people that are involved in the event that we've been doing every year. Let's see. Let's see. Here's one right here. What is this? Oh, okay. Here's this is. Tommy Thayer and a crazy fun band for one of the benefits at the Scotty Metlock function that we did. Anyway, I just like to do a little show and tell part of each show. It's a lot of fun to just look back on some different fun things. If you want to look back on the show, I did 2 shows ago. We had some videos from let's see, Smokey Robinson, from Bobby Caldwell. We had some shows from the symphony, and then I have a talk show that's called Off the Record now with Patrick Lamb. Here's something from it. Dan Reed was on the show. Let's see here.
I think dance music.
This is kind of what it looks like right here. But I've interviewed not Bobby Caldwell, Gino Vanelli, Dan Reed, the head of
started getting a little deeper with the
lyrics.
And I remember we played this.
Is that what you attribute? I lost my train of thought there. But anyway, this is the show. If you're interested in checking out some of the interviews, you can check that out at on my YouTube channel, which I would love for you to go subscribe to, because this is the way we connect now. YouTube.com/Patrick Lamb. We've had almost 1 million hits. It has a bunch of stuff, tours and different kinds of gigs and all kinds of really, really fun stuff. So check it out. Make sure to if you're into it, you're enjoying it, please share this with your friends. The Price is Right. We just canceled. Had 5 different sold-out concerts cancel right before this, and there's a lot of people that are obviously not just musicians, obviously, but the whole world, which is struggling with this, and our heart, my heart goes out to them. This is a piece of the my quintet that actually was the first. The first one of this year that was canceled. This is my quintet, featuring Nick Roth, Noah Simpson, Alan Jones, and this was canceled at the Lake Theater. All of our shows with the quintet have sold out. Not a lot of people know. Not everybody knows that I do, a lot of different projects. So I thought that's kind of a fun one to share a little bit of. And then we've got, let's see here, what have we got? Oh, of course, let's see here, I'm looking for you. Oh, I'm always showing my friend Natalie Wilson from Grass Valley. We do a thing for her school every year, and this year she's going to join us at the 2nd annual Charlie Brown Christmas at the Old Church with me, which is so everything sold out this last year. So and then of course we end up with my production at the Governor's Ball, if everything goes well, and it looks like this. It's just kind of a big, fun, exciting party, and I sing. We have dancers and this kind of thing. So anyway, hey, if you're just getting here, please welcome this gentleman virtually. He's not going to be here today, but Ramsey Embick and I have worked today on a song, and I'm going to play that for you in a little bit. But if you're just getting here, please write me something. Just let me know. Let me know how your day is going, how you're feeling, and what city you're from, especially if you're just here for the first time. We've had over 100,000 people on this over the last 2 weeks, which has absolutely, completely blown my mind. This whole situation can be it is very depressing in a lot of ways for artists and for all kinds of people. But this has been a nice window to the universe and to people, and a way to connect with people. So I'm very grateful for that. So Marcia Crenny, Natalie Wilson, hey, thanks for being here. Mark from Caffelli, he's my brother. I'm so proud of him. He broke off on his own a few years ago with a company that does marketing called Cafelli, and has absolutely just knocked it out of the park. They work with some of the biggest companies in the world, and just a gentleman and a kind person, and he's out there to do good. So, Mark, man, great to see you. I hope to see you in person at some point. So anyway, okay, so back to it. So I'm learning a lot each day. I hope each day it's starting to sound better and better because I'm learning all kinds of different things. One today was sample rate. I have some really state-of-the-art stuff here, but I just haven't learned how to use it exactly all that great. So I'm going to do another song for you off my record, my last record. This is called Lines Cross. Guys doing? Write me something in the comments, or hit that love button. Make it splash. That's called Lines Cross off my last record. Right on. guys are so great. Hey, big shout out to Mark from Cafelli and also all the great work that his company does with all kinds of people, but like the Andrew Nativity School. I've been playing there every year the last 3 years, really because of Mark and just the way he connects people with each other. So really grateful for that. Patrick Jackson, Atlanta, Georgia. All right, Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I've got all these different features with this new software. It's really fun. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see if I've got it. Let's see here. Does this work? Does this work on here? Okay, so I've got this this cam. You can kind of see around the studio. Oh, see, I've got a chart up there that Ramsey Embick sent on the screen. And then there's Hammond B3 over here, Clavinova. Leslie right behind me. There's a screen back here that I was trying. I was doing the show from kind of this direction, you know, but that just all the computer work is over where I can, you know, make things happen is where I'm at now. So it's a little bit messy, but this is the drum room, and you got the skyline of New York back there. And so yeah, what was I going to say? Here we go. Let me get back to the other camera here. Okay, there we go. That work out okay? I guess it seems like it worked out all right. Hey, Buzz. Yeah, Buzz. So the only thing that's bad about this is, you know, I guess through the wonders of Zoom and different things, but you can only fit, you know, 50 people on the screen, and we, you know, I want to connect to a few million here, so it's great. So Mark, Buzz, yes. Dan Finley, Hammond B3. Yes, we have a fantastic Hammond B3 here, one of the best in the world. What else was I going to show you? I was thinking of Mark, and I'm wondering if I have some photos of. Let's see here. They did a lot of our merch. They did our logo. I'm trying to think if I have any of it just right here. Let's see here. Well, you can sort of see it. So this is what the logo looks like here. That Cafelli came up with. It's got the fleur-de-lis. I'm originally from the South, so they worked that into there. They worked in something that was sort of a cross between the fleur-de-lis and Prince, and you know, the funk zone, which is where I want to go. I try to spend as much time there as possible. Let's see what else. You know, I can't find them right now, but what else do I have here? I have something that people, you know, if you guys want some of this stuff, you know, T-shirts, CDs, and so forth. My merch team is Patty and Terry Salty, and that they send me an email to patrick@patricklamb.com, and they will send it right out to you. Just like, let's see, this email from Marilyn Miller. She said, Patrick, here's what she said. What a sweetheart. I would like to buy every one of your CDs. Thanks, Marilyn Miller. So this is getting through to some people in a way that even some of my live concerts haven't. It's nice because I can really get to know you. I can let you get to know me some. Hey, Dan. Natalie. Yes. Hey, you know, if you guys have any questions there, just write a, you know, free form. If you have some thoughts you want to share, by all means, if you got any questions, please write them in the comments, and also just share this to your people. Oh, here we go. This is cool. See, I just learned something new. I took the comments window and just expanded it so it's nice and humongous. Okay, so now I can see everybody. All right. Okay, check this out. Let me go back here for a second, okay? So I went back to Angela, Gigi, Marv, Mary Ross. Hi, Mary. And Andre, Bender Man. And then we have, let's see, Darlene Caporale, Tadayoshi from Japan. Tadayoshi Howard, we played a song for him that he requested. I work up requests for you if you want to send me some. And Carl Falls has been playing bass with me in the last couple of years, and he's here in listening, and Esther, Kim. Anyway, just hey, thanks so much, all of you, for what you're doing here. So I have rather, a version of I try to do something every day that's I'm not saying I wrote this song. Boy, I wish I did write this song. Wow, what a gorgeous song. Tonight, I try to, yeah, Mark. So I typically I like to take a request and then work it up like what I'm doing right now. I'm going to play for you. So that way, because solo saxophone is great, but I've really been enjoying working up the songs in the studio here. That's why we call it Studio Live. So send me a song and I'll work on it for tomorrow. See, and then we get everybody coming tomorrow. See how that works. So yeah, Bobby Caldwell song. I'm gonna work on some Bobby Caldwell music and some Gino Vanelli music, and do some stuff about people I've toured with over the years. So I'll be doing that. But now, so I haven't even played this song much, but For the Love of You, obviously the Isley Brothers, just such a sultry, beautiful song. Ramsey sent me the strings and the keys, and then I brought it into the computer, and then I created a whole other drum track. It's not like a record, this isn't made to be a record or anything, but it's something that's authentic. It's been a good thing for me to work on and just share for people each day. So just keeping it real, and hey, I need something to do here. So that's here's a song. This is called a little bit of For the Love of You. So check it out here if I can find it. Here we go. Oh, here we go. So I programmed all this stuff today for you. So there you go. That's what I did for you today. That's today. Today is music of an oldie but goodie. I just bounced that did a mix of it so I could play it for you. Right on, right on, right on. Well, hey, we're keeping it live here at Patrick Lamb Studio at 7 o'clock or 7 o'clock studio, or, you know, however that works for you to remember it is good with me. Just remember every day at 7 o'clock, you know, while we're in this particular thing, I'm going to make some music for you. And hey, the price is right. We just canceled 5 sold-out shows that were $50 to $100 that we were going to debut a lot of the new music. And all our work for entertainers and a lot of service people is just completely canceled, and for everybody at large. So nobody is excluded from this particular pestilence thing. But I think things are looking up. I'm optimistic. I've always been optimistic, and you know, I'm very realistic, but I'm optimistic. So let's keep putting one foot in front of the other. And so how are you guys doing? You guys doing good? Maryland? Yep. Patrick Jackson. Yeah, man. Yeah, I did that today. I was pretty proud of myself. You know, I could have dug a little deeper. I've got a lot of like LA strings now, samples, but there's only so much time in the day. And it's interesting. This has been really good for me because, you know, I go for a run on the Columbia out near Marine Drive, and then when I get back, you know, I usually spend some time. Like today, I worked on like the guitar. I played the guitar on there, and then Ramsey sent me the original version. Has a beautiful kind of Moog sound right at the top. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. So, but you know, it, rather than just sound like a karaoke track, I took that sound and I made it into kind of an acoustic guitar sound that you hear. So it sounds a little bit different. And then yeah, I'm just kind of walking you guys through my process a little bit. Then I looked at I went through my sample library, and I had a bunch of samples from D'Angelo that are like my favorite kick and side stick. They're just like these. And so I have this sampler. I have a bunch of samplers, but one of them's called Mach 5. So I bring it up, and I just take the D'Angelo samples and I throw them on there, and then I play them on the Clavinova, you know. So I played the kick and all that stuff, and then there's another drum kit, which is absolutely phenomenal. I know Gino Vanelli turned me on to it. It's called Addictive Drums 2, and this just sounds just ridiculous. And so that's what the toms and the cymbals, which are real cymbals and samples, and then I overlaid those, and then Ramsey sent me a bass. So I didn't play the bass, but I took the bass and I assigned it to my favorite bass sound, which is kind of like this old school mute funkadelic mute. It's all muted, so it's like you don't, you know. And that I tend to really lean towards those kind of darker, you know, soul sounds. So that was that, and hey, so you know, if you have, let's see, but what a treat to hear about the process. Redmond, yeah. Hey, if you're just getting here, you got to tell me where you're from, all right? Because we got people from Australia, from Japan, from East Coast, from the West Coast, all over the world. And Peter Morgan. Hey, Peter Morgan. Yeah. And then, anyway, people were asking about a tip jar. Hey, you know, I just got some messages about that. So the tip jar is just my PayPal, patrick@patricklamb.com. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of people that have been unbelievably generous, and man, I'm amazed. I'll just leave it at that. The amount of tip jar money that's come in the last week or two while I've been doing this. So maybe I'll just never leave the house. You know, hey, you know, this is this has been a lot of learning, and I can play what I want to play directly for you and new stuff. So at any rate, I'm just looking here at the stuff that I've been working on, and I'm gonna play you something called Hands of Passion, and then I'm gonna get on out of here. And please share this to your timeline, and or just to the groups that you think would enjoy it, if it feels appropriate. And here's a song called Hands of Passion. Just trying to figure out how to find where the Thank you so much for everybody coming in and hanging out with me here in the studio for our concerts. And I just want to send you out some great vibes and peace and health to you. And God bless you and good night. And share my stuff in the timeline with people. Let's increase the love. God bless. Good night.
Ladies, come here.
This is on my It's Alright record.
They are doing it.
And this is my going out music.
Damn, is that your plan?
Alright, y'all. Peace out. Come on, write me something in the comments.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't be shy.
Sure is funny. Know that.
This is where the party at.
Patches is fucking Patches. 2
This is
week
where the
old
party
collard greens. Kind of extra meat in it.
Listen to that Stevie Ray Mays.
Do it, honey.
He always wearing them jackets. Japanese barbecue.
Big shout out to
Get that